So guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Lakers versus the Heat full game 1 highlights 2020 NBA Finals, and I did a stream to this on my main channel. I did watch it live, but the last quarter I think I started doing some video reactions on stream. Like, I had this in the corner, so I had it there, but I wasn't really watching it because the Lakers had ran away with it. But people do always enjoy me doing game reactions even when I've seen the games, so I'm going to do this reaction. And I don't actually know who ended up sort of being like the having the most points scored. I know AD was going in, LeBron was doing bits, but I'm just interested in seeing how the game sort of ended. And I also know like the Heat, they're getting a lot of injuries, man. And I really hope that they're all good, like Bam and Butler, and I forget, was it Dragic who got a little injury as well? I think maybe a little. He was taken off for a little bit. I'm not sure if he came back on, but I hope they're good. I want to see the Heat come back. I want to see it to be. I want it to be Game 7. I don't know if it's going to be Game 7, but that's what I want. Like, I just can't imagine how insane that would be. Just Game 7 would be ridiculous, man. But we'll see. I mean, hopefully the Heat will like do well. I mean, I don't know who I want to win this series either. Like, I want the Lakers for LeBron, but then the Heat would just be one of those sort of stories that would just be incredible. But whoever wins, I just want Game 7. That's all I'm going to say. Don't know if it will happen, but that's my dream. But let's give this a watch. Probably going to be a few things that I didn't see here, especially in the last few quarters. And yeah, hopefully you guys go on to enjoy, and let's just check this out.
These playoffs, he has been magnificent with Robinson, Butler, Jay Crowder, and Bam Adebayo, the terrific young center for the Heat. And for the Lakers, a change in the starting lineup for the third straight game. Dwight Howard will start tonight here in Game 1 of the NBA Finals and wins the against Boston in the conference finals. They have been quite the story here in the bubble. Dragic kicks it out. Crowder with a corner three. That's good.
And to get
earlier in the playoffs.
I love the decision by Miami to double Davis and now James in isolation.
And Anthony Davis connects on that. He has been just superb in the playoffs, averaging 57% from the field, almost 29 per game.
He averaged 29 per game in the playoffs. That is wild.
And an excellent three-point shooting team all season. It's one of their strengths. They went through a severe three-game slump in the conference finals before breaking out in the clincher as Butler dropped. Davis comes off the screen. And knocks down another. James now picked up by Adebayo. LeBron James.
This shot was nasty, man. That shot was nasty.
Crowder is a good defensive player, but there's certainly the size advantage.
This one as well.
Falling away, difficult shot, knocks it down.
Crazy shots in this game,
Coach,
man.
I know LeBron James said that this is just a normal series for him. I don't believe that. Matter of fact, I know it's not true. Nothing like playing against your former team that you have history with.
He won 2 titles. Eric Spoelstra was his coach, knows him well. Does that give him any help in terms of knowing how to defend as Dragic with a nice offhanded shot? Dragic using the Adebayo screen. Dragic floats it up. Shot won't go. Bam, Adebayo right there.
That was a terrible shot, but he does well to get
people
there.
looked up to. You inspired a lot of kids, and I was one of those kids. Thank you.
Butler's strong enough to hold up against Howard, so that takes away James's best attribute, which is his passing in the pick and roll.
Danny Green, one of 6 Lakers who have finals experience, throws that away. That's the 4th turnover for the Lakers. Dragic kicks it out. Butler back to Crowder. Crowder fakes a pass and connects on a 3.
Remember, the Heat started actually really well, didn't they? They had a 13-point lead.
Well, this is when James takes his normal rest.
And then it just
down
changed.
13, Frank Vogel stays.
Drives on Davis. Feed inside to Crowder. 7 on the 24. Jay Crowder misses, but Iguodala right there. Playing in his
the ball in transition.
Davis has Butler on him. Crowder comes to double team. Kuzma kicks it out in the corner. Caldwell Pope for 3.
In the Eastern Conference Finals.
Caldwell Pope, same spot, same result. Back to
back. Come on, man.
To all our colleagues.
Nice
Absolutely
takes back
historic what
in
they
a
were
row,
able to
man.
pull off.
Crowder gets a look from the left side, and Jay Crowder off to an excellent start.
But it all started with Duncan Robinson's pass against a double team as Davis answers with a drive on the defense.
Good defense there again from Solomon Hill. Made it a tough shot, but then they turned it over. James
came out of
with the steal,
nowhere.
throws it up. Davis back up, and this time
Oh, damn. He just jumped out of nowhere, bloody hell.
Rondo out to Davis. Alex Caruso for three. Rattles that one in.
Caruso, let's go. And they went in with the lead, didn't they?
Those turnovers, got them some easy ones. We'll execute better. We just have to be a lot more intentional and a little bit less casual, obviously. It's so important.
We'll look for that as the game goes on. Thank you, Eric. Back to you, Mike.
All right, Rachel, after Dragic knocks it down the other end.
Bodying him to there.
Kyle Kuzma connects. Jump shot misses. Hero the rebound. Hero not only been scoring in the conference finals, an excellent rebounder for his position. Now drives and banks it home. Kuzma's size bothered him a bit. Rondo, they leave him open, and he hits the three. Rondo himself hates the nickname, but it fits. He has been better in almost every playoff series he's had over the regular season. Nice advance pass, and Dragic lays it in.
Still got bodied, bro. I shouldn't laugh.
Hero on the drive. Kicks it out in the corner. And Jimmy Butler.
The Dodgers started in Brooklyn. Why are you hating on locations?
I'm not hating. I'm saying it's not the same organization.
Caruso throws it down. LeBron James.
The link up of Caruso and LeBron, man.
4 minutes gone by.
Telepathic.
Second. Tyler Hero. Three-pointer is good. That's their sixth.
Felt like there was contact.
Well, ultimately, LA wins in the paint. As Hero, I think,
take
banks
again.
in a three.
It looked like Butler guarding James. Danny Green hits the three. Danny Green also looked. Green, little hesitation. Now drives. Nice pass out to Davis for three. Ball was almost batted back to him, but he had his back to it. As James in the front court now for the Lakers. Caruso fakes, drives, switches hands, flips it up, and banks it in. 7 for Caruso. Danny Green puts it on the floor, goes right out of Bio, rattles that one in. And then Davis are officials tonight.
Bam struggled this one, didn't he? He did struggle quite a bit
Dragic
from what I
blocked
remember.
by Davis. Now throws it into Davis. Iguodala's guarding him. Davis up top. Markieff Morris. That's a three.
I didn't realize Bam was so young though. He's 22, 23. Boy, he's got a big future ahead of him.
Iguodala to Butler.
Big
Butler
future.
layup is good. Jimmy Butler, the leading scorer with 14. Danny Green tries again. Danny Green hits another three-pointer. 11 threes already for the LA Lakers.
God,
Coach,
damn.
this is not the same heat zone that we saw. That's one pass and a wide open shot to a shooter.
Even though his challenge was successful. James spins inside, an easy path to the basket.
And you saw positions to have to guard the pick and roll. Here he switches on James.
James just drives inside, blocked Iguodala. With an excellent defensive play, these two matched up once again. James up top to Kuzma. Fakes, drives, gets inside, finds Davis for the slam.
Come on, man.
Head fake, powers up, Banker won't go, but he's fouled. And some words exchanged as James will head to the free throw line.
I love how they hype each other up so much,
Butler
man.
stops and lost it and grabs his left leg. Jimmy Butler is down and in pain. Inside pass, Davis throws it down.
And now they got the 15-point
Butler
lead.
hobbling it.
Oh god, I remember that. Fuck. I'm happy that he came on alright, like came back, but that looked horrible. I really hope it doesn't sort of like affect him for the coming games, because the way the movement there was, oh my god, like you can easily see him like having the worst sort of swollen ankle from that. Maybe worse, maybe like a fracture even.
As he gets up, Lakers do not have a foul to give. Shot clock is off. Tyler Hero
17
pulls
point
up, elbow
Jesus.
jumper is short. James gets it. James ahead to Kuzma, but he won't get it off in time. And that ends. What was the key reason why the Lakers?
30-point turnaround, man.
The bench.
These guys are
Frank
wild.
Vogel went to his bench and they did not disappoint.
Meanwhile, Jimmy Butler.
Yeah,
that opportunity, we
he
have
looks
the cap
really
block.
like weak on his
Davis
legs,
had
man.
a terrific first half
Like
with
he's
18
limping,
points.
kind of.
James is going to try a long three-pointer, knocks it down. He's two. Dragic has been their leading scorer. Davis stumbles, but somehow it gets his way to Danny Green, and Danny Green hits another, his third three-pointer. Butler gets past Howard, now kicks it out. Crowder's going to get another look. And Crowder, as the shot clock expires.
He might
Oh shit!
work
Right.
for 50 years in the NBA, and it could all be with the Miami Heat.
That would be absolutely incredible. Davis, second and third efforts at Anthony.
And you can make the case, as crazy as it sounds, that we have taken LeBron James and his greatness for granted.
100%.
Well, that's what
man.
Roberts, Manu Ginobili in the stands.
The great Robin Roberts, one of the most beloved people in our industry.
Absolutely.
Lakers by 24, Lakers by 26. Anthony Davis has scored in the playoffs. He's just been marvelous. Here's the play in that first half.
So that's what he causes injury, right?
And now right there, obviously in many ways understandable with getting sick, as Adebayo draws the foul. And they hope that Nunn can maybe regain a little something.
30
Adebayo
points.
is showered.
That's a 43-point
7 rebounds.
turnaround. That is absurd.
Anthony Davis has had his way. Sets, fires, and hits. 26.
The Heat really struggled in
Wow.
this quarter, didn't they? Really
Just
struggled.
can't get it to fall. James with his 9th rebound, pushing the ball. Bounce pass inside. Davis again, the slam. Good look from Dwight Howard. Kendrick Nunn, Andre Iguodala. Iguodala goes across the lane, lost it, got it back. Shot goes up, bounces around and
shot.
drops
That
through.
was nice take.
Nunn's case and more size in Olynyk's case. These are not just blowout minutes.
Again, Nunn was just had such a good rookie year. Feeds quickly, and Olynyk a quick buck. 1 year with the Lakers, and it didn't end well. He'd come back as an opponent and get booed every time at the Staples Center, but this year he played his role beautifully.
Well, he had an offense called Hully Gully, but it's that sort of thing. Hully Gully, you know?
James gets inside, goes reverse left-handed.
One there as well. Come on, man.
Nunn drives, gets inside. Nice layup from Nunn.
Let's lose 40. Let it be. Pat Riley had the Memorial Day massacre, but there's a humbling to getting blown out, especially
114, but they wound up winning the series. That was in the 85 finals.
You know what I remember about Coach Riley talking about that to the game?
Wow. Kendrick Nunn kicks it out. Andre Iguodala, three-pointer, knocks that one down. And Kelly Olynyk. Now they have cut a 32-point lead to 20 as Markieff Morris connects on a three. They had missed 13. And if you're just tuning in, the Heat started off beautifully. They had a 13-point lead in the first quarter. Gorgeous pass from Iguodala and Kendrick Nunn remaining. But he has really struggled in the limited minutes he's had until tonight now, just finding a nice bounce to his step, nice rhythm. He's 6 of 8 from the... Pass inside, and Solomon Hill. That's the first point.
So they're making it a bit more respectful, to be fair. Like, still 20-point lead, to be fair.
James goes inside and throws
Bro,
it.
I'll tell you what. He's one of those aesthetically pleasing players to watch. Like, he does all these things, and he's class at everything, but his actual aesthetics are how he sort of dunks and his sort of passing. He passes the eye test, if you know what I mean. He just makes things look so much better, man. Such a good player, man. I'm so happy that I'm able to see him in a finals, man. Honestly, it's something that I'm going to like hold to myself, because if I was a few years later to the sport, you never know, I might have just missed him. He may have been gone by that point, and I'm just so happy I got it just in time. And yeah, I mean, I'm just witnessing absolute greatness, isn't I? He's so like just fun to watch.
Rondo. Shot blocked by Olynyk. Nice defensive.
Oi!
Rondo throws it in. And then
Goran, they're still.
What did Rondo do there?
Rondo.
This little...
Shot blocked by Olynyk. Nice defensive play.
Oh,
Rondo
okay,
throws it in.
that was
Goran,
nasty.
they're still saying foot injury. They're not going to get more specific until after the game, but we did just watch Goran walk down the hallway here. He was limping pretty badly. We'll see what they
really,
report
Goran's
later.
really injured
Two
them.
key players for the Miami Heat as Hero knocks them.
One. I
That
mean, if you're
sucks,
Frank
man.
Vogel, you dominated game one. What's your message to your guys after this game?
Well, I think
Like, this guy was an outstanding coach. I can testify. I mean, a brilliant basketball
Good
mind
book, to
and
be fair.
a great guy to play for.
Absolutely. As Hero shot blocked. Contavious
He is
Caldwell
a good
pulled
block there,
Olynyk.
man, actually. I thought he just missed it.
Kicks it back out. Nunn trying to keep his rhythm going. Boy, Kendrick Nunn off the bench. One of the few bright spots for the Miami Heat.
That was a nasty
As
block.
we approach 4 minutes remaining. Lakers have led by as many as 23. Excuse me, as many as 30.
Caruso as well. He's got to be in double digits at this point.
Tyler Hero. James guarding him. Hero. Nice switch.
Nice shot.
Bank shot.
Depends on the day of the week.
That's how you are, too.
Hero to Hill. And Solomon Hill.
So they made it a bit more respectful. Like, you've got to rate that, man.
Tyler Hero off the glass.
Didn't just go down and out. They still tried to make it a bit look a
Lessen
bit
their
better.
intensity, and they've eased their way into a win as James with another bucket.
Backs in, here comes the help. Spins away from that, and an easy layup. 25 points. But
then there's
he's averaging
LeBron
almost
just
30
doing what he
per game
does,
in
man.
the playoffs for his career. And had a 34-point game tonight. As Jones gets a nice feed here. Sometimes we take for granted. And Cook throws in a three. Their excellent play, a dominant victory.
I just beg. I mean, there may have been some sort of like announcements on the injuries. I just beg. I beg, like the Heat injuries. They aren't like long term. Like Dragic. I forgot his name for a second. Dragic, Butler, and Adebayo. I hope they all come back fine, man. Because if they're not, that's just. I want to see the best players able to play in these moments, man. That's just what I want to see. But we'll see about that. But for the Heat, Butler had 23, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. And then LeBron with 9 assists, 13 rebounds, and AD with 34 points scored. Let's go to box score. Lakers versus Heat box score. Let's check this one. So this is the first, yep. Fuck me, it's October. God damn. That is wild. See, Bam, like, Adebayo played 21 minutes. Dragic played 15. Butler, he actually played 33 in the end, but you can see, like, they probably subbed on a lot of their backup players because they probably just thought, give these guys a rest, hopefully they'll recover, and then we can see them for the coming games. You actually see Dragic, he's actually positive, even though they got absolutely wiped. Look at Nunn as well, he's positive as well. 18, 14, like, Iguodala with 7 and 6 and 5, to be fair. And you see, like, these guys just sort of did their bit. And then Dragic was 6. Butler with 23, 2 assists and 2 rebounds and 5 assists. And then let's see their actual. Like, there wasn't even like loads of turnovers. They just got done really. What's his shooting percentage? 18 from 13. So that's not even that bad either. Actually quite good. Maybe just didn't take enough shots at that, but you can't really blame him for that. Nunn was 18 from 11 as well. Harry was 6 from 18, so that was pretty poor, but their shooting percentage was 42% at the end. I didn't actually know this was a stat. I didn't know this was even a thing here. But then look at AD, 34, 5 and 9. LeBron, 25, 9 and 13. Boy, they've got a squad. Howard with 2, 2 and 8 as well. Like, Green, like, they've just got people putting in shifts all around. Caruso with the double digits. Let's go. 10, 2 and 4. Caldwell Pope, 13. Green was positive 21. God damn. But they've just got a squad. What? How? Like, is JaVale McGee out of the series completely then? Because like, I've not seen much of him recently. And I don't know if he's like injured or... I mean, let's click him. Does it say? Like, is he injured or like... So he played on Sunday. What the... That scared the fuck out of me. I thought I was getting hacked or something. I'm not even going to look at that. Jesus Christ. That scared the fuck out of me. LBJ first pick, Davis first pick, Howard first pick. It's like a bully game. If the Heat lose game 2, the series is over for Miami. Yeah, they do need that. They do need that, man. The only competitive thing in the series is to face the FMVP between LBJ and AD. Yeah, that's going to be between these two for sure. I always wonder, you can upload a game highlight of 10 80p, 60 FPS, while the official NBA channel only uploads 720 MVP, and 20p, you the real MVP. But no one knows Jimmy rolled his ankle near the end of second. Thank you, MG highlights. Yeah, I mean, I hope. Let's actually search Miami Heat injuries. Didn't spell it right, but Wait, so... So, does it say like anything to do with like what it is? Oh, he went to the locker room as well. Tweaks his ankle. Heat scorer appeared to injure his left foot. He wasn't on the floor of the Miami bench area. I hope, man. I just hope they're good. Maybe they were just extra cautious because they thought, okay, if we rest these for game 1 and they'll be good for game 2, they can be all like fresh, etc. So I hope that's the case because I really want to just see a full like strength both sides just going at it, man. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. Thoughts on the series? I mean, Lakers are the clear favourites because they just are overpowered. They're so good, and LeBron's doing what he does. AD's doing what he does. Then they've got the players like around them like Rajon, Rondo, and they've got like all these players like taking these shots like Dwight Howard as well. Like Dwight Howard's a serious player. And they got some like really good free takers as well, or what it seemed like in this game anyway. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. And yeah, more to come for the game 2, game 3, game 4, game 5. Hopefully game 6, hopefully game 7. And yeah, until next time, like, subscribe, peace.